Here we are. Listen, we got some friends coming on today. We are going to be doing some other league coverage. You know, we some MLS homers over here, particularly me. But we got Crunk Chocolate here from Shades of Blue podcast.
Hey,
He's going to be giving us a quick rundown on some of the happenings overseas. Crunk, let's get into it, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I just appreciate y'all, like always, for having me on.
Hey, man. First of all, let's discuss this motherfucking shirt. That shit cold as hell, bro. What is that?
Oh, it's a Irish Ireland rugby shirt. Like. I don't think I said it on here, but I started rugby playing first, so I actually had a huge disdain for football because that's kind of how it is. It's like rugby's a gentleman's sport and soccer's for hooligans, and I know it gets flipped the other way around when footballers play.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't really enjoy football. I mean, I liked it, but I
Mhm.
wasn't as deep down. And then a couple of years into it, and just overall kicking, and I would actually watch other soccer players how they kick the ball because I'm a big dude, but
Mhm.
I like to kick the ball in rugby. I
How
like,
big is he? No.
yeah,
Hey
but
yo.
yeah, I like doing up and unders and rubbers and stuff like that. And a lot of people didn't expect that because it was my big ass running at you, but I could,
Yeah,
I was agile for a big dude. So yeah, I
yeah.
got some rugby shirts too.
Dope, dope. I have one rugby shirt that I saw that I really, really love. This was years ago, but to this day, I remember it just because it was so startling to me when I saw it. And I believe it's an England shirt with a rose on it.
Oh yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a cream and burgundy. Oh my God, that is one of the
Mhm.
best shirts I've ever seen, period, for any
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah, no,
That
rugby
shirt
has
is
some dope
dope.
shirts for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, low
But yeah, let's
key.
jump into this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say low key. I fuck with rugby a little bit too. I watch mostly internationals, though. I don't really watch like any like club rugby.
Yeah,
But like I watch like the sevens.
yeah.
Fucking All Blacks playing. Like anytime there's a New Zealand game on, like I try to catch it on ESPN if I can. That's my jam.
Word, just to watch the haka, then I'm good.
Yeah, they get to it.
Yeah, they do.
For sure. Let's jump into these Premier League questions for our resident Premier League specialist.
Hey.
First off, man, what is the biggest offseason story that happened in the league?
So I can kind of just give you a couple, I guess, the quick ones. I mean, you always have the promoted teams, and you want to know how they're going to do. Normally, they don't stand a chance, and I really don't think they're going to. Nottingham Forest, uh, Fulham, and my bad, Bournemouth. Yeah, they don't really stand much of a chance. But it's always good to see uh, a lot of money has joined the Premier League. So the moves by Chelsea uh, expected Newcastle to make some big moves. That really hasn't happened. Man City starting off their transfer window hot, and they're kind of needing to figure out their left back. That's obviously me from a Man City fan point of view. And
Mhm.
uh, yeah, Liverpool, what will they do? They narrowly lost out last year, so can they keep up?
Yeah, they just put it on Manchester City in the what was that cup final they just had?
Yeah,
Community
they
Shield.
scored some garbage time goals. Yeah, they won.
Yeah, he is not here for it. He's like, fuck that shit.
He's tight about that shit.
Uh, so what are the main storylines heading into the first quarter of the league season? Like, who should we be looking out for? Um, how can newcomers to the Premier League as a whole, find something to get them interested in what's happening in the league?
Okay, so because of it's a World Cup year, and normally it's in the summer, it's in the winter because of nonsense. Uh, how are teams going to start? And they need to start hot. Arsenal, they made some moves. They look like they could potentially end up a top four team if they push. Patrick Vieira with Crystal Palace, can they continue to make the steps needed? They have a really young team, so that's going to be really fun to see. Leeds and Leicester. Those are two teams that are uh, on the way downward. Leeds came in with a big bang and they're like struggling. So we'll see how the U.S. Uh, new manager of theirs will do. And Leicester, I truly don't enjoy Leicester. There's not really anything particular about them. I'm just not a fan of them. And their team is aging out. They've gotten rid of some key players. I don't really know much from them. And then Tottenham. They've made some smart moves. They made some savvy moves. They, with a new stadium, they need to start winning. It needs to start making some sense. So we're going to see what they do. So teams like those are Aston Villa, even though they're a bunch of assholes. And that's again from a Man City fan. Sorry, they probably good people, probably. But yeah, there's a lot of teams that you can just hop on and just watch a few games, different teams. There's going to be some great games. The quality in the Premier League has jumped significantly in the last few years.
Okay.
Nice.
So outside of the top six, so let's say, let's take away the two Manchester clubs, City United. Let's take away Liverpool. Let's take away Arsenal. Let's take away Tottenham. Let's take away Chelsea. What do you think, or who do you think are going to be the exciting teams to watch as a casual fan? Because you've mentioned some of the mid-table clubs that are looking to have good seasons. If you had to pick one or two that you would recommend people watch just as a casual fan, who would you throw out there?
Crystal Palace is one. Like I said, young team,
Mm,
fresh manager, still relatively new at Crystal Palace at least. Uh,
that's my boy.
if you're a brown person, it's a brown ass team, so that's always fun. But they're young. That the way that they play, it's very high paced. It's fast. The ball's going to be moving. They're going to press. It's going to be very entertaining. They could win games by four, and they could lose games by four. So it's a going. Every game's going to be entertaining by them. So they would be a great team. Arsenal, the way that Arsenal plays, it looks like with the players that they have acquired, they're going to be able to play the Arsenal football that people love, that fast play, that just beautiful, silky play. I'm not excited about it the most. I'm also not worried about it that bad, but it's they're going to be great. And again, uh, I mean, I know you said Arsenal should be out of it, but that will be entertaining. And I don't think United is going to be in the top six, so that would be fun to watch for the shit show that's going to be.
Ooh.
And West Ham, they should break through. There's going to be a lot of teams that have been waiting for their chance and supposedly making the right moves and thinking long term. Are they going to be able to knock out these normal top six that we talk about and that we've been used to? Someone they can't last for much longer, I feel.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Phil. That West Ham shout out. My man Phil was kicking big shit last year. He's been down with the Hammers for a long time. They've been definitely on the come up,
Hmm.
and getting better and better. So I'm excited to see what they do this season for him.
Okay, you want to do a couple predictions for us? We're going to throw out a couple games for you that are happening in August. And you want to give us some predictions? Let us know how you think they'll go.
I'm down.
Okay. So match day one, they're not really any strong games, I don't think, except for you all. You guys open with the aforementioned West Ham.
On the
Uh,
road. The champions are on the road. Actually, our
yeah.
first and our last games are on the road. That's some bullshit. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
So, well, match day one, how you think that's going to go?
That's a dub. Yeah,
That's a dub?
yeah, that's we're winning. We're beating them down. Sorry, that's a W. Sorry. yeah, it should be a easy win. I'm not really too worried about the Community Shield and how they looked. If anything, I feel like that match inspired the team to step up. There were some key players defensively who did not get starts because they aren't vaccinated and they didn't come to the U.S. tour, and Pep was punishing them for missing out on tours and overall just not being a team player. I don't really want to get political, but it's from the basis, if you get the shot, that helps you be a better team player. So just from that standpoint, they were not proper teammates. And so the players who went to America with the team, those were the players who got played in the Community Shield and might not have been the best decision. Hindsight.
Mm.
All right. Match day two. So the second weekend of the season. The big game there, and this is really early for, I think, a game like this. Chelsea and Tottenham. What do you think is going to happen there?
I'm very interested. I could see a draw. I could see Tottenham scoring in the last second. Both teams kind of sit back and wait for the other team to mess up. So it's going to be a war of attrition almost. Uh, I really think Tottenham are going to do great. I think they're going to run at people just like they used to, but they solidified their backups and like their subs are better. If they can handle an injury or two. Yeah, I could fit by one. Let's say a 2-1. Kane gets a brace. Chelsea, I think they're going to struggle. I think they still need to figure some stuff out. Sterling doesn't help them really get goals. He helps assist goals. He helps lead up to goals. It will be interesting to see if Werner figures out how to score finally. They have a lot of players. Mason Mount, everyone loves him. I think he needs to shower, and people need to kind of figure out who he is. Like, he's not that great. Um, Kai Havertz, he's kind of disappeared. Yeah, I'm just throwing shots at everybody on your podcast. I'm sorry for all the poor listeners and just fans of general teams, and I'm just like, what did we even do?
Pow, 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 pow. All right, we'll throw one more to you because it doesn't seem like there are any. There doesn't seem like there are any other real big name games. But Man United and Liverpool, third week of the season.
Mm.
I mean, based on what you said before, I feel like I know where you're going, but we got a couple more minutes for you to get some more shots off. So fire away.
Honestly, no. I think United could win this. They're going to start off strong. It's the beginning of the season, new manager. The energy is going to be high. So this is the chance they're going to come at Liverpool, and maybe Liverpool's feeling themselves a little too much and could slip up. I think it could be like 4-2. It's going to be a lot of goals. It's going to be kind of an ugly running back and forth type of vibes because Liverpool, they take a lot of gambles. And if a team truly comes at them and runs with them and can do it, and that's how United likes to play, they like to run up and down the pitch. I think United, they can pull it through. And everyone over there in Old Trafford can lose their shit and think that they're going to win it all. And I'm just here for the chaos. I'm really trying to stay calm this year. Last year, City lost the Community Shield, and I was ready to burn it all down. And they finished very strong, and they seem to have made some of the right, actually 98% of the right moves. I'm down with them not picking up Cucurella. So I'm here. I'm just trying to stay supportive. If people are asking questions of the team, I want solutions. My block game is strong. I'm blocking like 3 to 4 people a day now. It really is. Like, just those people who do those like fake brilliant threads. I don't even like read them. It's just like so and so and so and so and blah 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 blah. And I'm going to detail you in this thread many reasons why they should not be here anymore. I don't even read those threads. I just block the person.
Block.
Yeah, because I already
Bow.
know some bullshit. Like I'm not even here for this. Like,
I got to utilize my block button more.
and
Hey,
I was the guy
all
who
right.
was. Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, it's nothing.
How many people you have blocked?
Oh, he's hitting the phone too. Hold on.
I can
He's
lie.
giving us a real number.
For real, I want a
Dang.
real number.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you mine. Mine's like 3. Like I
That's
just
it.
Is it really?
I mean,
Already 10.
I just don't have like I'm just not doing the work to block people, you know.
It's
Yeah.
mental 153.
Woo!
God damn!
Yeah,
You get niggas the
Woof.
fuck out of
I
here, bro.
told you. Yeah, no games.
I don't think I follow 153 people. This nigga got 153 people.
Well, because they
Wow.
just like because things just like show up, and because you know
Oh
how
my
Twitter
God.
they're always trying to throw bullshit at you, and they're like, you might like this, and I'm like, I do not, I don't,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna block them so you can't show me
Ah,
another one of their like stupid because you know people make tweets for virality, and they you know they want to get those likes and retweets, and I'm not entirely here for that. I mean, I love, you know, you got to grow your base, but if it's in the quote unquote awful word toxic way where you really just want those retweets for people to get all excited and argue, like, I'm not here for that. I don't want that nonsense on my
Yeah.
feed. Yeah.
I have
Solutions.
21 blocked.
21 block.
Yeah.
Wow.
And most of that is just like spam accounts because I'll just be like, man, get this shit out of here. So I make sure I never see it again.
Mhm.
But I probably have about like 3, maybe 5 actually blocked.
Okay, I gotta
And
get
that's
my
just to keep me from slapping the shit out of somebody. So,
I gotta get my block numbers up. That'll probably make my Twitter experience a lot better.
Yeah, and I actually because it's also it trains the algorithm. Like it also
Yeah.
teaches the algorithm to know that you're not here for stupid tweets and stuff like that. Like I can't tell you how many things, like the pink sauce lady or pink goo lady, whatever her name is, like all of that stuff. I like just found out about that a couple of days ago. Like I'd have the occasional person tweet about it, but I was just like, nope, not even gonna get into it.
yeah.
And then finally I got a few in a row, and then videos were shared and stuff. So then I was like, all right, let me hop in real quick, figure out what this is. All right, this is incredibly stupid. Let me get out.
Word up.
Word.
Hey, listen, we always said that off rip. Can highly curate your timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the master of that. Like you're the preacher and the leader of the church of highly curated timelines, my G.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let you go on this. The international window is 8 games into the season, so it's at the end of September. Give us a top 4 going to the international window. Nothing we're gonna hold you to. Just like
Do I need to give an order or just who the top 4 will be?
no, you don't have to give an order. We won't press you like that. We'll press you like that when you come back after before the World Cup. When you come back before the World Cup, we'll give you we'll press you. Well, when you come back for the international break, we'll press you going into the World Cup. You'll have to have a ranking. But
All right, I can do that because then there'll be some games played and
yeah,
I can compare
right.
some stuff. I think City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea.
Ooh.
Hey, he put
I-
Arsenal in there. I'll take it.
Yeah, I honestly think they're gonna. Their problem isn't like it's just consistency and
Yeah.
finishing strong because there's some young people. So it's some young people, and then you have a lot of players who haven't won, and I mean that in the nicest way, and they're kind of used to not winning. So when it comes to like grind time, I feel like they can kind of turn off. And I said on a pod with Arsenal person, Smoke Poppy, that's his name. He's an Arsenal fan. I was like, you guys got a lot of people to get rid of, and that is kind of the big thing. So we'll see what you guys do. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's real. Arsenal, as the resident Arsenal fan, Arsenal has a big squad, but until this summer, we didn't really have like a lot of squad depth. Like it wasn't like there were like people we could go to rotate our squad that we had full confidence in. So, like, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for that prediction, brother.
we out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, that was the Crunk Chocolate. Are you Sir Crunk Chocolate? Did the Queen knight you? Did I fuck that up?
No, the Queen, not yet. I just, people kept calling me like Crunk the Blue. Like that just was a thing that people were doing. And
Okay.
yeah, it was like 3 or 4 random people were calling me.
What color? Never mind.
Because like City, because of Man City Blue.
No, I get that. I get that, but
yeah. Oh, what color were they? No, it was all shades. It was white, it was brown, it was black. Yeah, that's why it was so weird. So I was like, all right, let's just change the name, Sir Crunk the Blue, because I mean it's the Crunk Citizen, and everyone really hates
that's
the
fire
name.
Sir Crunk the Blue, bro. Like, what are we doing? Come on now.
All right, so it's going back to Crunk Citizen. I don't really care that much, if we're being honest.
Crunk Cityzen is fire, bro.
Yeah, especially with the way y'all spell citizen with like a Z or something like that.
Yeah,
like yeah.
Plus, alliteration is cool.
I know. Hey, I love it. That shades of blue. It's literally like a quadruple entendre. Like that's like I'm here for it.
Yeah, plug your shit real fast towards
yes. So Shades of Blue podcast. It's me and 4 other homies. We're all people of color. We're all brown. We're from all 4 time zones. We from the Mississippi all the way to the Pacific Ocean. That's where we representing. We call ourselves America's most comprehensive Man City podcast because we cover the men's, the women's, the EDS. We do side podcasts. Hey, that's how we met y'all. It was having y'all on a Represent episode. We did episodes about the women's Euros. We're going to do World Cup episodes. So just like join us. You can be a general fan, and there's some episodes that hopefully you'll fuck with. I also am a writer for Bitter and Blue, which is a part of SB Nation, but is a Man City community of writers. And so my first article came out a couple weeks ago where I blamed Calvin Phillips' injuries on his old manager, Marcelo Bielsa, and I likened that to Tom Thibodeau and all the careers that he basically destroyed or almost destroyed by overworking the players. So that's kind of the things that I'm going to focus on with my writing is trying to bring the U.S. pop culture, sports culture, and just mash it together with the footballing world.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is our official Premier League correspondent. Sir Crunk the Blue, I guess. AKA.
The second I get off of this, I'm changing it. So, I mean,
Crunk Cityzen, let's go.
It's coming back.
AKA the Crunk Citizen, AKA Crunk Chocolate. You got you dropped your food content too, right?
Yeah.
My man's doing everything. I just happened to see that on Instagram.
I like doing just like fun things, and I'm trying to really battle this whole like I do too much and I love doing it, and I just need to embrace that I do it and I'm showing it off and I'm comfortable showing it off. There's always this like layer of Black people, especially as Black people, like we don't, even though we love like flashing and showing off, there's still like, we're still in our heads, like, are we doing too much and stuff like that? And so I'm really trying to break through. Like, I'm fucking dope, and and therefore I do like dope things, and I would like to share dopeness because hopefully I could inspire other people to show how they are dope in their own particular ways.
Fire.
Word.
Appreciate your time, man. Thank you for
Appreciate
coming
y'all.
on, chopping
Yes,
it up
yes.
with us. You know how it
Yes,
goes
man.
down. This has been Chop Soccer Podcast. You know the vibes.